Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast. I'm Terry Morrow.
And I'm Catherine Haleko.
As parents and parenting writers, we can't help but see everything through a parenting lens. But as our kids have become adults, we find ourselves more interested in getting caught up on movies and streaming than on going over the same parenting topics over and over.
So since we're pretty sure we can find parenting wisdom anywhere, we're going to talk about what we're watching, what we thought about it, and maybe what we can learn from it, if only what not to do. Watch and listen along, and let's all make like we're doing something important for our families.
On Tuesdays, we have been bringing you our thoughts on a new entertainment property, and for this week, the week of April 13th, we are discussing Shrinking, Season 3, Episode 11, and that's our time. Which wrapped everything up for this season by sending everybody away. Mm-hmm. Everybody. Even Summer got out of town.
Right.
And
Summer went with Alice.
This was fine. And I remain as puzzled by the goings-on of this season as I have all through it. Mm-hmm. Paul, a man with Parkinson's disease, took a plane from Connecticut to L.A., talked to somebody for 5 minutes, turned around, took a plane back. Yeah. Is that good? Should he be doing that?
Good question.
Who knew he was doing that and didn't tell him not to?
Right.
These people don't
have
Zoom.
Where was Julie? Where was Meg? Mm-hmm.
You don't have Zoom. You don't have FaceTime. You don't have some other way. Fine. Yeah. Fine. God bless. The season is done. We are moving on. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed lots about it. I enjoy these characters. I think that, okay, so this show had a 3-season arc of grief, forgiveness, and moving on. And of those 3, even though moving on sounds like it should be the most dynamic, it's really the least. Mm-hmm. It's much less interesting than this guy has lost his wife and he is going off the deep end.
Right.
And this guy who is barely holding himself together with both hands now has to deal with the drunk driver who killed his wife. There's a lot more juice in those than, and everybody's leaving.
Right. Well,
Look
same
at how
with
everybody's life is coming just into sync. Isn't that great? Aren't we happy for these people? I'm happy for these people. Sure. Good. That was what's next. Mm-hmm. President Bartlett.
Right.
So that was the thing we watched. And, I bear it no ill will. I enjoyed watching it. It was fine. And, okay. Guess it's going to be Sophie. Okay.
Colby Smulders. Can't let go of that. Yeah,
Good for you, girl. You get that regular spot. Come on.
It makes a lot of sense when you look at it as, they were done. And then it was like, oh, actually, we're going to do another season. So they really just kind of left this how they planned it. And they're going to kind of almost start from scratch, it sounds like.
I would have been considerably more mad at this season if this was all we got. Knowing I'm going to see these people do something else. But, okay.
Right.
It was so funny watching on social media. I regained my access to Twitter on Easter because I had given it up for Lent. And people were saying, oh no, is this the end of Shrinking? I'm so sad. And then Bill Lawrence was saying, no, we're going to do, and people were saying, there's going to be 2 more seasons. And people were saying, how is that going to work? Is it going to be, everybody's going to Connecticut, it's going to be different people.
And you're Lawrence like, yes, Connecticut. They're all going to Connecticut. That's
Bill
my plan.
Said, yeah, exactly. I almost typed that. Actually, I did. I tweeted, I tweeted to Bill Lawrence, I'm looking forward to see how you get absolutely everybody to Connecticut. And a couple of people liked it. So, yay me. Mm-hmm. But he said something like, it's going to be the same actors, because people were saying, is Harrison Ford still going to be in it? How are they going to do this? He says it's going to be the same actors with new stories. And then some people thought that meant the same actors would be playing different characters. And they're like, oh, wow. Look, I saw articles that people wrote and were saying, like, it's going to be a really big change for Shrinking fans. And he's like, no, same characters. Stop it.
Oh,
so these guys are all going to have different names next season and be living in Missouri.
Right.
No, same people. Time jump. I saw him more recently mention time jump.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
It's 4 years later. Alice has
Maybe
graduated
that's how we get everybody
college.
back to Pasadena.
Yeah.
How are they going to age Lukita Maxwell up? I don't know. Maybe she was 4 years older than Alice. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, there has to be some change in. I mean, I don't see them following directly from what we just saw.
Right.
But going off in a different direction. But we'll see. I mean, I'm really fine spending time with these people, no matter what they're doing. I would prefer milder fare to some of the really tragic stuff that we got earlier on. So,
right.
Although every time Gabby talks about how much this Maya thing has thrown her off, I'm like, it has not.
It has it, though.
I'm surprised you still remember her name. Come on. When Derek, too, revealed that he had bought a ring, I thought, oh my gosh, this thing with Maya is going to mess her so much she's not going to want to get married. She's going to reject him.
Right.
And then, of course, we didn't hear anything about it for weeks and weeks. And then in this one, she finds the ring, she puts it on, she can't get it off. She goes, talks to all her friends, and then she proposes to him. So,
right.
Okay.
She wanted to be in control.
I guess. I would hope he's used to that by now.
Right.
But I don't know. It just really doesn't seem like, other than name checking, Maya is on anybody's mind at all.
Right.
So we got to get over that.
Especially because the patients that she had were the reason why she was connected to Maya. They're gone. So it's not like she's going to be seeing them and
that was a happy
them.
side effect of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she liked their money, if not them, but still. Yeah. And the whole office now is completely empty because Paul is gone, and Gabby is going on vacation for a. Is there a time limit on this trip to Spain with Derek?
Yeah, good question, because Derek has a job. I mean,
he's still on leave from his heart attack. It's fine.
No, the other Derek.
No, the other Derek. That's right. Derek, too, has a job.
I think Derek 1 is retired now.
Yes, at this point, yeah.
But
that's right. He retired in season 1.
Yeah.
And Liz was wanting him to find something to do outside of the house.
Right.
And he said, tough beans. I'm in the house.
But he knew Derek 2 from work.
That's right. Yes, yes, you are correct. So, yes, Derek 2 has a job.
Right.
But,
well, like a huge piece of real estate in Pasadena, I'm sure it's fine. It can just sit empty for a couple months. No big deal.
And meanwhile, Jimmy, no, you can't work here. Well, I guess he can just work in any of the offices he wants for the moment.
Yeah, that he kind of did that during
What is his connection to this building now? Wasn't he told it was no longer his?
He had to get out. Mm-hmm.
So many questions.
And I
have so many questions, none of them to do with the main plot, and so therefore they will never be answered.
I mean, he said, like, I guess maybe this will come out in the future, but he's like, oh, I can see, the biggest thing, I don't want to run a business. I just want to see patients, and I can do that anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, if you're a solo practitioner, guess what? You're going to have to do some businessing, I mean, you're going to have to pay taxes and
right. It's not fun to be a freelancer, Jimmy. Don't do it.
Jimmy, we've done it. We know.
I just got through tax season. No. Be a part of something. Get W-2s. It's great.
Yes. So much easier.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's just a little side thing. But parenting-wise, we did have
I just
the
want to also
surrogate.
mention.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to give you the tag. The guy who plays Dan, Jimmy's patient,
Oh, yeah.
posts on Facebook every time he's on it, going, "I'm on the show again. They're so nice. I'm so excited to be on the show."
Aw.
And I'm excited for him. Good for you.
Yeah.
Every now and then you just get to come in and be dysfunctional and go out and not have to deal with any of the nonsense.
Right. Although he did have to do some
he
nonsense.
did deal with quite a lot of nonsense last season.
Had to go swimming in the ocean or something.
Right, right.
Yeah.
This season, it's pretty tame.
Right.
Watch out for next season. Hope you'll still be there because I enjoy seeing your Facebook posts.
Yes.
All right. Well, parenting wise.
Yes.
Oh, didn't we all feel for Jimmy when he was wanting to have a big moment with Alice? And, oh, buddy.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Kids do not want the big moment.
Uh-huh.
Kids want to go off with their friends at the earliest possible opportunity.
Right.
Kids are going to college to get away from you. They do not want to weep with you on the sidewalk of the airport. Right. Gotta go. Flight's loading. Gotta go.
Yep.
Please let me go. I'm gone.
Yes.
So that means that you have the duty as a parent to let them know all along, every day of their lives when they're with you, how you feel about them, so that you won't have to do it when they want to be gone so very badly.
Right.
Which, and if you do it all along, you don't have to, for example, take a transcontinental airline flight just to tell somebody, "I love you, you're like a son to me."
Right.
Bye.
Now I've set you up with this girl.
Yes. The girl, he just... Paul describes Sophie as, he's got that girl who's too cute for him, but when she speaks, you get it.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, in that whole episode where they sort of broke up or whatever, had their... I mean, I kind of thought he was just fine.
Yes, I did too.
I didn't like the way she was acting. I don't know. So I don't know how that's resolved by Paul saying, "Oh, you should just meet for brunch." I don't know.
I feel like the show wants it more than we do.
Mm-hmm.
But
But then don't make them break up for
right.
Because of plot. I don't know. Yeah.
Right. I guess from Paul's point of view, he's got to find somebody for Jimmy to hang out with.
and every single person is out of town.
Yeah, so it's like for him to come and have breakfast with him and mend their relationship and then leave. Better to leave him with somebody who he can go forward with, I guess. Right. I still just do not understand. That's a long flight, you guys, from the East Coast to the West Coast. I have made it on numerous occasions.
Yep.
You're exhausted afterwards. If you are a healthy young person, you are exhausted afterwards. It's a long time to be sitting down.
Yes.
It's why I didn't... Let's just say it's why I didn't visit my parents all that much once I moved to New Jersey. Oh, it's a long flight,
Yep,
it's a long flight for the kids. I just don't know. So that seems ridiculous, but a nice scene between them and some good.
Well, for sure, that's the TV need to do everything in person.
Yes. We know that he has something that he can be there not in person, because when Gabby was having her meeting for support group, he was there on a scran briefly until he annoyed everybody.
Yes.
But anyway, parenting-wise, again, Paul said to Jimmy, "What a shame to be 42 years old and not to be covered in scars, the evidence of a life fully lived." And it made me think about how much we try to keep our kids from getting scars. We're constantly trying to not, just agonizing over things that might be a scar. I'm always doing this with my daughter, "Oh, this thing, I felt so bad that this thing happened to you." And she's like, "No, it's fine. It's good."
Right.
And what do you, as a parent, part
you don't want to see
to prevent scars, but sometimes Those are good.
Right? You don't want to see, I mean, who wants to see their kid hurting? No.
But sometimes that's what shapes your character. It's what helps you find the
Exactly.
people who are your people. Steers you away from things that are not healthy for you.
Yeah.
And you can't not have them.
Right.
But at the same time, here, let me put this lead hat on you so that nothing hits you on the head. Aye.
Yes.
Yes. That's the kind of wisdom you can pass on when you're old and the kid is old and has survived.
Right.
All those scars. Yay.
Yeah, I love those. Mm-hmm.
Parents give kids give parents plenty of scars too. I don't know how
Yes.
should you feel once your kid is an adult. If you are covered with scars, you have done a good job. All the times they have cut your heart out,
Right.
it's healing nicely. It's fine.
Oh.
It's good to know it's in there every now and then.
Right. Just keep an eye on it. Yes. Yeah.
And although Paul is trying to play matchmaker here, you really can't pick who your kid loves.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm going against their parenting lesson here. Doesn't work that way. You can't set people up.
Right.
And
I mean, you can try, but you
try.
just may not
yeah.
have the desired effect.
Right. Right. But we got to
see Meg and Dave.
And Dave. And of course the secret is immediately out about not to Dave, but
yeah,
Paul and
that
Meg
was
discuss.
Yeah.
Why didn't he knock the Dave out of you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Where are they going to go with this thing? Is everybody going to move back? Is Paul going to get tired of Connecticut in about 5 minutes and want to
I could see that.
establish himself? I want the backstory on Julie just
quitting her job.
Did she have no friends, no family, no
right
life? Was she able to easily just give up her practice?
I guess maybe she was like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to retire.
Yeah, I guess.
But they didn't get a lot of...
In their time, was there longer than in our time? Were there gaps in the timing? Because it just seemed
in terms of like when they left and everything?
Yes. It seems
Yeah,
like everybody
probably.
left in like a week.
Right.
How could you... I would need like a year to pack up my house.
Yes.
And then we could start on the other things.
Well, and this whole thing with Alice, like, oh, it's preseason soccer. Well, that's not... I would hope not like June, you know?
Yeah, it just seems very quick.
Right.
Because they have... I mean, they could have had 2 more episodes. There could have been 12 episodes in this season.
Yeah, this was 11.
11 episodes is a weird number.
It's a very weird
They just got as tired of this plot line as we were.
Right. Moving on.
So do we think that Jimmy was going to fly back with Alice but gave his ticket to Summer?
Maybe.
Because it seems odd that he would not go with her.
Right. Well, they said he was going to come later and
He's
bring
going to come later.
her stuff.
But he could have taken her, flown home, driven.
Yeah.
I guess that's how she gets her car, whichever of her cars she's decided to have there.
True.
Is that he's going to drive it out. But
Right.
it seemed weird to me that all of a sudden, he wasn't. Do you put your kid on a plane? I mean, I've not had a kid go away to college. And when I went away to college, my parents drove me there.
Yeah.
Does one put one's kid on a plane by themselves to go to college?
I actually went to college in Pennsylvania, and my parents were living in California at the time.
Uh-huh.
But it was a whole thing where we moved from Pennsylvania to California the summer that I graduated from high school. So I basically packed up what I was bringing to college, left it at my grandmother's house, and then flew to California.
Okay.
And then when it was time to go to school, my mom, and my brother, I want to say. We all flew to Pennsylvania, drove
Yeah.
from where we had lived to my school. Like, it was a whole thing. Yeah. But then from that point on, I was flying back and forth.
You've gone back and forth, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I drove back and forth after the initial drop-off, but I'm pretty sure I didn't drive up there by myself. Maybe I did.
Right. It's complicated. However you do it.
But Summer got to have a little trip with Alice. So
that's right.
She was in a lot of episodes this season.
Yeah, and this one started with a fight between them, right? And they had to. That was another thing that they had to make up. You know,
where did that come from? Fight, but
okay. Right. Exactly.
I feel like we came in the middle of that fight. Had no idea what was going on. Nor did Connor.
I do enjoy all the big dumb sons or whatever it was that Paul big weird sons.
yeah. Jimmy's never going to be alone because that kid is going to keep coming into his kitchen.
He just came over, helped himself to some whatever,
and he tried to make a connection. Let's have some coffee and pizza together. And the kids, nope.
No, I'm good.
Just coming to the grocery store. Leaving.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like that was Liz's way of like, go check on Jimmy, you know. Just wander over
really
there.
Did get completely abandoned in kind of a ridiculous way.
Yes.
But, you know, he's a grown man.
Yeah.
And Sean is apparently only 4 blocks away, so.
Right.
He could still have stayed for the Dodger game. I'm just saying.
Yes. Well, now Jimmy's going to need to turn that pool house into his office, so.
Yes, there you go. When we get back after the time jump, all this will have happened.
Right.
If indeed
everything will be all organized. Yes. So.
Yep. And Jimmy and Sophie will be married? No.
Or maybe together.
Yes, together in some way.
Right.
Or else there will be somebody completely different. The ending music for this episode was You Without Me.
Mm-hmm. So. Symbolic.
Lots of different permutations of that.
The one person that we didn't see was Lewis, Brett Goldstein's character.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to pop in here at the end.
They did manage to finish his storyline and not try to return to it. As you said, it's probably because he's busy as an actor, as a person. Yeah. I mean, they could have just flipped that train platform thing with Lewis talking Jimmy down off out of his depression. Right.
But no, it's fine. There were enough people.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that they did.
Everybody got that one scene at the cornhole place.
Right. Derek's like, wait, I feel like...
thought you were going to be in this season a lot. Glad you got one more paycheck, babe.
Yes. But and that was cute. Derek, like, wait, I know everybody in this room. My podiatrist is here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very cute.
Yeah. That was a very shrinking moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because would that happen? Nah. That cornhole, if it's the same cornhole place where Derek won the right to be in Brian's wedding, that set gets a lot of use.
Yeah. Yeah, they've definitely been there multiple times.
They rent it out for special occasions.
There you go.
Cornhole! So, this is usually where I would be saying what we were going to be watching next. But we, like shrinking, have come to the end of our episode arc.
That's right. We're riding off into the sunset.
We are. We're taking a plane to Connecticut. So, tomorrow, we will watch one last episode of Lost together.
That's right.
Thank you for listening. You can find all our episodes on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can find recaps, links, and an opportunity to comment on our website at parentingroundabout.com.
You can also talk to us on our Facebook page, on Instagram, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamatude, where you can find links to a lot of the things we've talked about over the years.